What's up, I'm Zombified Weasel, and I'm back to showing off my Minecraft stuff. As long as I don't look in Eddie's chests, we should be fine. That was my doing. I like to mess with him. And I thought that was so funny at the time. Oh, I can't show it, but the first world on here. Eddie, at the time I was arachnophobic. Eddie capitalized on this by making his house look like a spider. So to get back at him, I would give his spider a giant dick. The first time I did it, I never said anything directly. When he got on, I simply asked, Eddie, what gender is your spider? Huh? Well, you made a spider. Surely it has a gender. What gender is it? What are you talking about? I don't know, Eddie. Maybe you can look and tell me what gender your spider is. He came out of his house and went under. He was like, what the hell, man? It was so funny. I did that like 5 times. And on the 5th time, I had made it thicker and oozing with juices. I basically had it made it look like the spider orgasmed. And you had the funniest reaction. Ooh. You had the funniest reaction. He's like, do you just wake up in the morning and say, today I'm gonna be a giant fucking tumor? I did it because I knew it would piss him off. And it did. But I also did it to get back at him for making his house a giant spider to scare me. It was hilarious. This is Eddie's doing. Back on the Xbox. We had made this safe, made this world. And we decided to work together and divide up tasks. I would do the farming with the animals. He took the vegetables, the crops, the gardening. And he made his farm. He chose to live in the desert for some reason. I have a funny story about that, but I'll get to that in a minute. I lived in the forest, and the reason behind that treehouse is because I made my house out of this big ass tree I found. Like, it was huge. So I added to it, made my house inside it, and I had to replace leaves, because if you break a leaf, you break branches, they start disappearing. But I modified it to hide it. You couldn't tell there was a house there. It was impossible because it was so well hidden. And I felt very proud of myself with that. And down below, I made a farm in a clearing. And I would deliver the meats to him. He would give me crops. But a good system going. We kept that up for a few maps before he just quit entirely on doing that. I don't know why. But we agreed with him taking the mushrooms since, well, he would get mushroom soup from it. It was supposed to be his job since it was useless to me. But he then made this garden in here. I took his design and I modified it, which I'll show you what I did. It's on a different world. And it looks pretty damn good. I'd say I improved it. It might be less than what he has here. But it's still more efficient and it doesn't use nearly as much wood. Like you can see, his is only 1 deep. Mine is literally hydroponics. I don't know how I came up with the idea. I just thought, if it's on there, I won't have to actually water it. I won't actually have to try to figure out how many blocks I wanted at once, now will I? This was also his design. I don't know why the hell he did this. He just didn't really want to do anything with the mushrooms. I kinda forced him. Because it was supposed to be his job anyway. Now Eddie also had a friend who joined us. I haven't talked to him in a while. I don't know what he's up to. Oops, I passed it. He wanted a dwarven house. And the funny thing here is... Eddie was being a nuisance, so I switched him to amateur. Adventure? I'm getting a little scared, I don't know why. I switched him to adventure. And took away all his permission, so he was stuck, unable to do anything. Relax me, I'm in creative, there's nothing here. It's in peaceful too, nothing can hurt me. Could still scare the shit out of me, that's to his nether portal. This is his potions. His enchantry. Oh, he never labeled that one. I guess this is his bedroom. He wanted a dwarven house, I don't know. His storage, I'm assuming. This is his potionry. Oh yeah, the funny story. So, Eddie... Where was that the story? I'm trying to remember now. I want to get out of here. I'm starting to get a little frightened. I don't know why that is. It's gonna sound weird, but I think it's because Herobrine, even though I know that doesn't exist. Anyway. Oh yeah. The one I'm talking about where I got the inspiration for the treehouse. He made his out in the desert. He never put a front door on. Instead, he just put cactus everywhere to act like a minefield, and I knew it wasn't gonna work. I warned him. What would happen? So, I was delivering him meat. I didn't know where to put them. So I was trying to find his chest full of his food. Creepers followed me in there, and he blew up the floor. Among other things, which I knew would happen. I tried to replace it as best I could, but ended up having to leave it as it is. So when I got back, he's like, "Why is there a hole everywhere? What the hell?" And I told him exactly what happened. I didn't do it on purpose. It's his fault for not putting a front door. Oh, and to be a smartass, he had a big entrance. To be a smartass, he just put a door in the middle of it. Because he didn't want to fill that in for a proper door, so he just put a door there. You could still walk around the door inside. What a dick. Huh? But that's my friend. I don't know. What can you do? But yeah. That's the inspiration behind that house. Let's go to a different world now. That was... no, Surviving 2. Let's go to this one. Oh, now your name appears over here. So, this was a tutorial world. This was a tutorial world, and I liked it a lot, that I played on it a lot. And in the survival mode, I was trying to modify it a bit. Or maybe I did that in creative at first, I don't remember. I was trying to modify it a bit. I ended up with something I really, really loved. Like this was a tutorial, as you could see, which I liked. I liked it when it was like this more. But there's a lot of tutorial worlds I wish I could show you. I have a bunch still, the older ones, back on Xbox. I wish I still had the first one. I want that save back, but it'll never happen, ever. That's so sucky that bug had to happen. But anyway, I had the idea to make like a store. Because I thought, well, I'm the one usually making all this stuff. If I had other friends playing, I could like do this. I knew I wasn't gonna have other friends. Yeah, he pulled. Yeah, that's my horse in there. He pulling it. She got free. But finally, she got free. I don't know. But I modified it as much as I could. And I did a certain something. I went in the wrong way. Kylie and Katie, my kitties. And Squawks, my bird, which I have since been naming my parrots after the fact. Widget. Feel free to use that for your own parrots, I don't care. Brewery for the potions. Potion storage. I wanted this to be like a shop, because I want to run a shop in Minecraft. That'd be cool. But the thing of it is, it did say lights are on when we are open. I have circuitry going on underneath. I did that on my own, and then there's this. Oh, which coincidentally... You would never know. A lot of these blocks were silverfish blocks. That was a bitch clearing out. And there's these. My own storage. Oh. I forgot I was holding that. I'll show what that's about in a moment. Yeah, I said before you can no longer get cats out of ocelots. So. My dogs. You see their names? You're never gonna know what I named them after, are you? They're the cast of Metal Slug Double X. With special guests Clark, Leona, and Ralph. I don't know what they were in first, but I know them from King of Fighters. They were a team. I don't know in all games that they were... I don't know if in all King of Fighters games they were a team together. But I know in EX Neoblood they were. Which I wish I still had. I'm pretty convinced one of my brother's ex-friends... I lost my original Game Boy Advance SP. It was Indigo. And I had King of Fighters in it when I lost it. My brother claims he let his friend borrow it, and his friend never gave it back. His friend claimed he couldn't find it, but I'm pretty sure he stole it. So, yeah. That's that. I'm sad that that happened. Wish I still had I could buy it again, but... Especially now, since I know how to play. But yeah, my favorite is Theo. I love playing as Theo. I don't know why I named them like that, I just felt like it. You might have noticed another lever over here. Well, a store's gotta have its storage. And I wanted it to look like a vault. That's 3 layers. Because not only do I repair items and make stuff for people, I would store their stuff too if they wished. Hell, I'll show all the force one now. They look all the same. Weapons and tools, armor. Those other doors just lead to ladders. Ladders to the other floors. I don't know why I did that. I felt like I needed a match. I'm not OCD. I just like things to be even. So that's why... Oh no, I wasn't recording when I did that. Never mind. Although it is in this world. Yeah, unfortunately. That was scary. I do have a world that was meant for RPG, for role-playing. The unfortunate thing is Bedrock doesn't work. For me. Because if it, and even if it did, I couldn't make that world online. Because I am not using my Xbox account. Screw that. I've sworn off Microsoft, they suck. Here's my stuff up here. Almost looks like a bit of a hotel, but it's very claustrophobic, but that's how the house was designed. That wasn't my choice. That wasn't my choice either, that's how that was. And that's what it looked like in here. But that's my bedroom. Ah, something up my nose. Sorry. Anyway. Oh, I remember the deal with the second bed. Although I can't remember if I was still with my ex at the time or not. That might have been the deal with it, but now it's for my current. Which I hope works out. That man makes me flustered every time I talk to him. Unlike Shadow, I'm not obsessed. I give him his space. It's now occurring to me that there's like 2 churches. This one. And the other one, which I'm about to show. I could have just went up the stairs over there, but it's just the balcony. And that's for the bell. I didn't make this was, like I said, the tutorial. But about the stage tag. So Cerebro was a member of Wrath's server. And he and the other guy, I believe I said the Austrian. Did I? I can't remember if I just thought that or not. When I wasn't recording. Did I mention having an Austrian translate something German for me? In another video. I think I did. But they're friends. I don't know if they still are. But they would bully me. So I thought I would do something to make him laugh. I don't know why I did. I just suddenly had the idea. So I made that sign. Church of the Latter-day Honkies. Basically a spoof of the Church of the Latter-day Saints. No hate. No hate to them. But I thought I would make him laugh. The one true honky, and I named that one the Holy Honky Father Cerebro, head of the church. I thought it would make him laugh. He didn't care. I sent him screenshots of it. He didn't care. I was hoping he would make him laugh, and it didn't. Funny thing is, while he was an ass in the server, playing something on here, not necessarily Minecraft, he was fine. He never acted like he hated me or anything. I don't know. There's where I put my ender. There's a reason. I was exploring this map earlier, and I was confused by something. That's trippy, isn't it? This didn't have a stronghold initially. Excuse me. I know so because I used Eye of Ender to try to scope it out, and it pointed me to a location. I'll show it in a moment. But there's nothing there. So I decided to put my own Ender portal. But now, as I said, I was exploring earlier, and I wanted to check because I knew I wanted to point this out. I couldn't remember exactly where. The position changed, and now there is in fact a stronghold, which I'm confused about. Because the only reason I did that, because it didn't have an Ender portal initially. Even though Ender portals were a thing at that time. I know so because I had one on the Xbox. That's quite unfortunate because there are worlds I would like to show, but they weren't mine, so I don't have access to them. So I'll show you. It's right over here. I'm not entirely certain on the precise location, but it was somewhere over in this general area. Not there. That was always there. Could have been there. I don't know. It's somewhere around here. I don't believe I ever marked it. Why would I have marked it? There was nothing down there. Like, I dug all the way down there at Bedrock. There was nothing. But then, come to figure out, if I dig down straight down here, lo and behold, stronghold. Which is really weird, because I don't know how that would have updated. I don't know how the stronghold would have changed location. Just like that. But there was a reason why I thought this to be a dead world, because there was no end portal. So I couldn't really do anything in the way of that. But that's not my farm. But I've used that as my farm. These are all how you beat the tutorials. Man, Bedrock. Redstone surely got better. Oh no! That's not the redstone. This is redstone. That shows off the tripwire. This shows. I think this was newly introduced too. Trap chests. Although I think something has to be in there. Or maybe that changed how it works. I don't know now. But yeah, showing you out the pistons. That. How that works. Oh, that's here. And up here too. Yeah, if you have repeaters like that, and you do that, it locks it on. Or I could lock it off. See? That will not turn on now. Oh, I think I disconnected that because that wasn't working properly. But yes, that only works at night now. That only works during the day. This, if you put something there, it ends up in that down there. Which I'm sure most of you already know all this. I don't know why I bothered with that. Quite frankly. There's a beacon. Why am I bothering? You already know how this works. Oh yeah. I had mentioned I would show out what it was that I first discovered it wasn't able to do anymore. I wasn't able to change them here. I think it was here. Might have been a different world that I don't really have, I don't think. But yeah, I couldn't. No, I mean, yeah, never mind. I don't remember now. All I know is at one point I wasn't able to transform the ocelots into cats. Even though there's still no cats on their own yet. Which I remember seeing an update and being confused why there's already cats. One thing that's remained consistent, this area, in every tutorial has been the same. Oh, and another thing that's in these tutorial levels. There's the CDs hidden around to find. This I made. I split it between the red and the white sand. I think I was trying to model this after something in Predator, maybe? Alien vs. Predator? I don't remember. But yes. I believe this was the first time you could make bigger portals. I'm not sure why I put glass there. I'm sure I had a reason, whatever that was. This I also made as an execution chamber. You throw the person in there. You shut that. And lava pours on top of him. I thought water first, but there was an air pocket. Besides, you're not breaking out of that obsidian anytime soon. And then you flip it off, the lava is emptied, they're dead, their stuff is all burned. Oh yeah, repeaters, depending on what that one is set to, determines the delay. The more you have, the more it'll be delayed, I believe. I'm guessing this is some sort of cathedral. I don't really know. I didn't make this, that was there. Oh, let's put it this way. If I don't say I made it, and I didn't make it. Not gonna show everything, because I didn't make it all. But there is something I want to show. I'm not sure why I did that in particular. I can't even find... I know I had another entrance. I can't even find where it is. Because I can remember making that. And I don't remember where the other entrance is. There's a temple. A jungle temple. Well, that's not what I wanted to show. There's a lighthouse. Oh. There's the cathedral. There's this mansion thingy. I don't know why. Mine never looked like that ever. I wish I could show you the one I made after the first one got deleted on accident because of the bug. It took me a good bit to do, but not as much as the first one. Where the heck is it? Random lighthouse. I'm not even sure what this is supposed to be. But here's where you would originally find the nether portal. Neat little thing. I didn't do that. That was like that. And then there's what shows you can make a big portal. This, I don't even know what this is. I honestly don't. Hello, mushroom. Am I going any faster? I can't tell. It's a golf course for some reason. Only has a few holes. I thought that was cool because I'm a golfer, actually. I love golf. This is some sort of arch. I don't know. This is also the update I believe mesas were showcased. Actually, that would be right over here. It's not a jungle temple. Desert temple. Here's a random lighthouse. I have no idea what it's about. I'll come here in the survival version of it to get coal, because there's a shit ton of coal here. I don't know if there's anything down there, if you can get down there. One final thing I want to show off before I switch to another world. I don't know what this is, but there's a reason for it. It's where one of the discs are. And then you'd come up where that building is. Oh man, I'm gonna go to a new world now. I only have a couple of minutes, so. Let's see. Oh, you know what? This one's in the fantasy texture pack. I'm not showing off the entire thing, I'm just briefly. Because there's way too much to show off. So, this is another early one. What? Oh. Well, I guess I can't. Never mind. But that world did not have a, what's it called on it. So it became a dead world. Anyway. Where is it? Where is it? This one is gonna seem like the first. I do love seeing the natural texture pack, it looks so good. So, I liked that house I just showed you so much. I remade it in another world. This is my RP world. It was intended to. See, I named my character Widget, and that one is Zulu. You can see the circuitry under there. Something happened, I had to change it up. They changed how it worked. Snowy and midnight. This is also the first time I never noticed that they could have heterochromia in the game. It's, I don't want to say affliction. It's just a quirk in the eyeballs that make their eyes different colors. Well, there's different versions of heterochromia. Snowy here happens to have the version that makes your eyes different colors. It's very common in cats. Well, it's more common in cats than humans, I should say. I don't know why people had it. I think it's pretty damn cool looking. Just me, I guess. I've added a grinder. Prepare them much like you can with that. Doesn't look any different. Neither does down there. Yep, does it. Nah, it's the same. The only difference is, I no longer have the... whatchamacallit? I forgot what they're called. Still have my dogs, they're the same names. I have some additions. Nothing changed upstairs. But yes, I remade the house exactly as it was. How it was. I used a screenshot of it. I don't know if it's exact, but I tried my best because I liked it so much. I thought I did a pretty damn good job at that. I just never redid all the signs because I did so much writing and I didn't feel like doing that. I renamed it Trading Post because I intended this to be that an RP world, but you know, the spawn is up. Here. It's here and it's down and under the mushroom. I did that. It was originally there anyway. I just changed where it was a little bit. And you probably saw a little bit there. There's my stable. I swear somebody changed these because I could swear I named that one Ivory and that one Ebony. Or maybe I did the one time thinking it was stupid. Or maybe I just forgot why I did that. You're Reggie, you're Packy, you're Terry. I have just to match the horses, I guess. I did that as a rib, naming that one Ivory and that one Ebony. Because they were totally opposite colors. Now remember I said I took Eddie's garden design and tweaked it. And it's very viable in survival. This is what I did. And it's all on top of water. That's at least 2 blocks deep. I never have to water it because it's always water. It's hydroponics. Of course, in later worlds I would add what if there's more crops. There sure have been. And they would need stored in there. Ultra ho! Feel free to use my design. It's completely viable to do in survival mode. Heck, I even have a survival mode. No creative whatsoever. And I'll be well happy to show off that I've done it there. I don't have all the lighting like this. I did the lighting differently. But it still works. And I think after this I gave up entirely on the farm. Because it was way more... I don't know. I can never really figure out how to do it efficiently in survival without wasting so much time. This wasn't really meant to be something to be done in survival. I just wanted a fancy looking barn. And I figured, well, they're not escaping from this, and I can see them. They can't climb out. Everything's safe. Yeah, and this is when I started putting more on their moody and fire aspect. Because it cooks them. I don't know, I guess add to the rabbits, it's just, why not? The only thing I would get out of them is rabbit haunch and the leather. Otherwise I have no reason to have them, really. But, yeah. And there's my mine. I'm not gonna go down it because I got lost before that. But I assure you there's a ravine down there. I'll see if I can find it. It's easy to get lost down here, so I don't know my way around anymore. Again, those holes are from gravel. Down here. I forgot exactly which way. I'm not gonna go too deep down in. Yeah, I don't want to get lost. Because I've done that before and it's not fun. Somewhere in here there's a ravine, I assure you. I used to be able to navigate these like so easily. And never ever get lost. That's a bold-faced lie, and I'll tell you why. One of Eddie's worlds. I'll make this quick. One of Eddie's worlds, well, one of Eddie's worlds happened to be... I'm sorry. We had a mine, and when he was already down there, and when I was going to it, I didn't realize I was being chased by a skeleton and a creeper. The skeleton hit the creeper, causing it to explode, and it flooded the entrance, which I never took notice to. Because I had already ran away down in it, trying to find him. So we got trapped down there. We got lost down there for a good bit. We never knew. I never knew the funny part was the entrance for a while. Until I realized, wait, this is the entrance. So we were trapped down there. We made a whole joke about it. I can't show it off because it's his world, not mine. But it was so fucking funny. Because I'm not joking. I don't know how long we spent down there, but it was a good amount of time trying to find the entrance. We just kept getting more and more lost. Not realizing we were staring the entrance in the face. It was just flooded. You can choose not to believe me. I don't want to venture down there so much that I get lost. I assure you there's a ravine down there. Because I keep doing that. I don't know why. But I'll show off more in the show off more in the next episode. Bye bye.